Hey guys, I'm doing another deck for Dragon Ball Super. This is a yellow and green Broly deck. The leader is the Broly leader from structure deck. What was it? Number 8? Yeah, it's 8th structure deck. I like this Broly leader a lot. The ability in the front was choose one green Frieza army card that costs 1 energy or less from your deck and add it to your hand. Then shuffle your deck and negate the skill for the duration of the game. When you have 4 cards in your life or less, you can draw a card, switch an energy to active, and then flip this over. I like the art on that. That's a pretty card. Broly Evil Unleashed. If there are 2 or more battle cards in your play area, you can't play battle cards. That's kind of restrictive, but the other ability is kind of nice. Is an auto sparkling 7. When you play this card, when this card attacks, draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand. I like that a lot. It gives incentive to combo to empty out your hand, especially because you can only have 2 battle cards out when this is awakened. Choose one of your battle cards and one of your opponent's battle cards and KO those cards. That works really well because the Broly cards in this set awaken by being removed from the field. So that's our leader. Now our first set of battle cards is 4 of these Gamalite. I think is how you pronounce that. Gauliamite. I think it's like Gauliamite or something like that. The new breed. These cards are specific for comboing with Broly. When you combo with this card during your turn, choose one of your Broly battle cards, or Broly BR. That's the specific name for the new Broly cards. So this doesn't work with the old ones. I have a deck with old ones, and it gets 5,000 power for the duration of the turn. So it's an additional 5,000 for on top of the other one. Except that it lasts the whole turn and it's a 0 cost. So you get the 5,000 for comboing, you get an additional 5,000 for the duration of the turn, and all for no energy cost. So that's pretty solid for a cheap combo. Alright, I only include 2 of the ties that bind Ba because I got a lot of cards in here and they just didn't make the cut. Place this card in the owner's drop area. Choose one Broly battle card with an energy cost of 1 in your drop area and play it. It works well for getting around the level 1 or the 1 drop Broly card that you have to take 2 of your life. You get around that by playing it from the drop. I got 4 of the Paragus Deadly Promotion. When you play this card from your hand, look at the top 5 cards from the top of your deck and choose one Broly BR card among them and add it to your hand. When this card is removed from your battle area by a skill, and if your leader card is green Frieza Army, which it is, choose one of your green energy and switch it to active. It's another nice Broly helper, supporter, or whatever you want to say. Alright, now I've got the 1 drop Broly. When you play this card from your hand, and if your leader is a green Frieza Army, choose 2 cards from your life, add them to your hand. When this card is removed from the battle area by a skill or KO'd, and if your leader is a green Frieza Army, choose 1 or 2 cards from your life, add them to your hand. Then choose up to 1 green Broly battle card, Broly BR card with an energy cost of 4 from your hand and play it. So that's it's a lot of. It's ramp in the fact of taking life, but you got to be careful that you don't end up killing yourself from taking too much. That's why it's good to, if you can use the card from earlier to play it from the drop, it works well. Ooh, let's put the shiny one first. I like the shiny one. Okay. This is the 4 drop. Once per turn and during your battle, activate battle. Choose 1 card from your hand, place it in the drop area, choose one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 3 or less and KO it. When this card is removed from the battle area by skill or KO'd, and if your leader card is a green Frieza Army, you can choose 2 cards from your hand, place them in the drop. If you do, choose 1 green Broly battle card, or Broly BR with an energy cost of 6 from your hand and play it. So, like I said, they play the next and the next by being removed from the field, which is kind of nice. Alright, this is our 6 drop. Double strike, you got a permanent during battle with where their cards attacking your opponent. During battle where this card is attacking your opponent. They can't activate counter skills with energy cost of 2 or more. Activate battle once per turn. Choose one card from your hand and place it in the drop area. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and KO it. When this card is removed from the battle area by a skill or KO, you can choose 2 cards from your hand, put them in the drop area. If you do, choose a Broly BR card with energy cost of 8 from your hand and play it. So that brings out the big guy, which is Broly Limits Transcended. Yeah, double strike, you got permanent during battles where this card is attacking your opponent, can activate counter skills with energy cost 2 or more. Once per turn, choose one card from your hand, place in the drop area, and one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and KO it. And plus it's a 35 drop, and you get them out fairly quickly if you're bouncing these effects. Next I got 2, and unfortunately only 2, Defending Father Paragus. It's a super combo. It's nothing like super special. When the combo with this card, if your leader is green, your life is 4 or less, draw 2 cards and choose one card from your hand and send it to your warp. So you get an extra option, but so you gotta drop or warp a card. I got 2 Paragus Rampaging Trigger. When you play this card from your hand, choose up to 1 Broly control mechanism from your deck and activate it. Activate main, choose this card and 1 card in your battle area and place them in your owner's drop area. You can activate one of these abilities. Choose up to 1 Broly BR card with energy cost of 6 or less from your deck and add it to your hand. Choose up to 1 Broly BR card from your drop area and add it to your hand. Next, I've got 2 Wrathful Charge. It negates an attack if your leader is green. And you can choose one of your opponent's battle cards. Well, choose one of yours, sorry. Then you can choose one of your battle cards and put it in the drop area. And if you do, your opponent chooses one card from their hand, place it in the drop area. So it negates the attack, but also sets up for that evolution. Evolution is going for that. But 2 Shocking Death Balls. If your leader is green, you give them check, choose one of your opponent's battle cards and then you cost of 2 or less and KO it. And then you got the Sparkling 5. You can activate this card's counter skill from your hand by adding a card from your life to your hand instead of paying its energy cost. I have 2 Broly control mechanisms. You can put this in the drop area and choose 1 Broly battle card in your battle area and place it in the owner's drop area, then draw a card. I've got 2 Tragic Awakenings. Let's see, Sparkling 7, you can activate main. Let's see. If your leader card is a green Frieza armor card, choose one of your opponent's battle card. I keep saying battle cards. Choose 1 of your energy and place it in your drop area, then choose up to 1 Broly battle card with energy cost of 6 or less from your deck and play it. If your combo kind of gets ruined, that's a good way to get it back. Yep, Preemptive Strike. If your leader is a green card and the battle card your opponent plays has an energy cost of 4 or less, it is placed in the drop area instead of put into play. Then I've got some yellow cards. I got 3 Frieza's Call. You can choose a Frieza Army card, energy cost 2 or less from your deck and play it. All of the Broly and Paragus cards in this deck are Frieza Army. I got 2 Battering Lasers. Everyone knows what this does. They negate counters. I got 4 Cold Bloodlust. Everyone knows what that does at this point too. Those are pretty good staples. These are new from the Structure Deck 2. We got 2 Godly Destruction Whis. When you play this card, you can draw a card once per turn. When your opponent switches their energy to active using a non-awakened skill during their turn, choose up to 1 of your opponent's energy and place it in the drop area. I've actually used that a couple times. I think I had both of them out too. One of my friends, Jesse, used, I think it was like one of the new warp counter things that you get to activate your energy back, kind of like Sensu Bean. And I got to draw up a couple of his energy. It was awesome. And then got Godly Destruction Beerus. When you play this card, choose one of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost 2 or less and KO it. Just kind of a nice drop. So that's my Broly green and yellow deck.